What's poppin' T-Subs and T-Squad? So listen, before I get down to today's review, I have to let you all in on this brand new streaming service that's been around for about a year now, and it is called BKWorldTube. Yeah, girl, BKWorldTube. Who are BKWorldTube? I'm so glad you asked, daughter. For all intents and purposes, they're the new Black Netflix, where they show all of the latest and greatest Black urban TV and sitcoms. They do everything from Love and Hip Hop franchise to the Real Housewives franchise to Tyler Perry's If Loving You Was Wrong, probably the Haves and the Have-Nots, and they even also do RuPaul's Drag Race. Definitely love that. So for everybody who is all down with supporting all of our Black businesses, please click the link down in my description box and go on over there and get your BKWorldTube on, girl. Tell them I sent you and they gonna treat you right. And now, on to today's review. What is poppin' T-Subs and T-Squad? So listen, yesterday I was still reeling from the Real Housewives of Atlanta reunion that I completely forgot all about INSCURE, but by that time I had already took the lights, prompts, and circumstances down. I was already still uploading Housewives. I got in my bed, excuse me y'all, and I just didn't even feel like getting back on camera and all that other good stuff. So I said I'm at home on quarantine still, not doing nothing, and I knew I was gonna get up and watch my INSCURE from last night, baby. You know, child, Real Housewives, girl, they did me in last night, child. I had 5 people unsubscribe, but then woke up to 10 more people that done subscribe, and that need to be a lesson to some of you hoes who sit up here and want to insult me and call me all out my name because I'm only doing my job as a reviewer. Listen, respect my opinion because I respect y'all's. We're not all here on this earth to like the same thing, like the same people, move in the same way that everybody else moves. And the minute that y'all understand that and wrap that through y'all thick skulls, the much better off that we will be as giving you the Real Teach channel. I don't march to the beat of nobody else's drum but mine. Who y'all sexing ain't making me nothing. What y'all eating ain't making me shit. So let me have my opinion about how I feel about whoever I feel, and I will gladly let y'all have y'all's. But some of y'all really pissed me off waking up and then I got to see people completely disrespecting me for me only doing my damn job. And what's so sad is y'all sit up amongst each other and give us as reviewers a hard time over people that you don't know nothing about. You can't call them and ask them for $1. Girl, you can't call them and ask them for a nickel. But y'all up under my comments trying to give me much about what I got to say about this, that one, or the third. Listen, I ain't got no time for that. Don't do that shit no more, y'all. Some of y'all really got some. Yeah. So instead of hitting y'all up individually and reading you bitches from your eyelids, I just decided to get up here and just give y'all a little light. Like, let me have my opinion. If you don't accept my opinion, thank you for the view anyway, child. Wait for the next video that I come up here and you know we can cackle and kiki about. Anyway. INSCURE, baby. This is season 4, episode, I don't know because my phone taking a long time. Episode 5, Lowkey, moving on. Y'all already know the formalities. I ain't about to get into all of that with y'all. So, Issa is up at 3:30 in the morning looking for a new headliner since Molly flaked out on her for this newfound relationship that is forced beyond get up, and something tells me that her and Andrew is not going to make it past this season. I don't know why I feel that way. I just feel that way. Nate and Issa talk, and she tells him about what's been going on between her and Molly, and she said that she doesn't fuck with her no more. And I'm with Issa. If I was Issa, I wouldn't fuck with her ass no more either, because my whole thing is, When I really needed you to be there for me, you were not there. Now, granted, because see, Issa, listen, I can't just hold Molly ass to the flame without putting a stick up yours and roasting yours right along with her. Because we could say the same situation about you and this block party and this Condola situation. There were times where Molly just wanted to have personal time with you, but she couldn't because you always had Condola around. Not to mention, she was really going through some things too with her father, which granted shouldn't have even bothered her or moved her in the way that it did, but you still being her best friend, she expected you to be there and you was just way too busy for her, but you wasn't too busy to ask her for a favor. So if I'm gonna hold Molly feet to the flame, Issa, I gotta hold yours down there as well. But you my girl, East, and I'ma just let you have it because it does take a lot out of a person to bring so many people together for a whole damn block party. That takes a lot. That takes a lot out of anybody. So I'm not gonna give you as much. It's just a little light, just a word and a hint to the wise, honey. Molly and Andrew are talking while she's trying to find something to wear to the block party, and she was basically saying she doesn't want to go. So then he was like, fine, then let's not go. And then she's like, no, I gotta go because that's still my best friend. I'm just mad at her. But I mean, listen, was easy. Shit, girl, wrong show. Was Issa being a little bit selfish? Yes. But Molly, you were being selfish first season when you was willingly running around with a married man, not giving a damn about his wife, his family, his children, the home they share, or the access they share, or anything of that nature. So in my opinion, Molly, you the last person that need to be selfish, and not to mention, you were the same way Issa was treating. Now you see how Andrew was feeling, how you constantly put work over Andrew. So now you basically see how that feels. So, I mean, at the end of the day, I'm still confused as to what the underlying issue is that you have. We'll get down to that in a minute. So, it's the day of the block party, and child, we had some Erykah Badu by proxy all up on the stage trying to give spoken word, and then in the process talking about selling bags down to one of her stations down to the block party. I mean, it was funny, it was hilarious, it was a cackle, but girl, if you don't get your ass off this stage and go peddle your merchandise, you had better. We got one Miss Badu, and that's all we need is one Miss Badu. We don't need two, especially a knockoff. Girl, bye. Girl, don't nobody want the knockoff when you can have the real thing. Sis, I know you lying. Anyway, Condola shows up to the block party, and Condola says that her and Lawrence broke up, and that's why she's been MIA for a while. But Condola, we ain't need you to come back to tell us that, girl. We already knew that. We knew that when Lawrence had hit Issa up down to her DMs doing booty call hours. We already knew what that was. But Issa had no idea that was the situation because Lawrence didn't tell her. And I think that's what Lawrence wanted to tell her in the previous episode. But because the person that she had, Schoolboy Q, flaked out, she was already under a lot of stress and he didn't want to add that on to it. But girl, quiet as it's kept, I'm all here for Issa and Lawrence. I would love to see Issa and Lawrence get back together. Like I said, they remind me of Melanie and Derwin. Gina and Martin. You know what I'm saying? So shout out. I'm all here for it. I just am. And what I like about Condola is she did not allow her personal feelings to stop what it was that she was doing. She was like, listen, I made this girl a commitment, and even though I'm in my feelings right now, I still need to go show face and save face. So shout out to Condola for that. Listen, Condola ain't did nothing to me. Like, I rock with Condola, I do. And I still don't feel like it would have been anything wrong with her and Issa trying to have some type of a friendship and a camaraderie ship. And I think they still can, but I doubt it because we all know Lawrence's heart still pines for Issa and vice versa. So yeah, maybe Molly was right. Maybe this is a little bit too messy because once y'all start boning again, I already know Condola is no longer going to want to deal with you, Issa. I'm just saying. So Kelly was taking pictures and then Issa and Tiffany joins her. Shout out to Kelly and Tiffany. I actually like the core group of women being friends. Throw in Molly in there too because they all have different personalities. I mean, they all have different things to offer to the table. So I was all here for it. Um, Kelly has a new guy and she's pretending to have a British accent. Kelly, I like you, but mama, I just really want you to be yourself. And if a man can't accept you for you, then he need to just step off. You sitting up here trying to pull off being from British is completely ridiculous to me. It is. I mean, don't get me wrong, he cute, but he ain't drop dead fat gorgeous where you need to be pretending to be British, girl. No, ma'am. I mean, he cute for the guy that's standing at the bus stop waiting to go home. He cute for, the little sales clerk that worked down to the shelves or down to the 7-Eleven or something like that, or down to the Miller Mart if you from down south, or down to the Circle K if you from down south. But he won't that damn cute for you to be sitting up here pretending to be somebody or something that you're not. Issa and Molly see each other and they have an awkward hug, and it was a real awkward hug. Amal comes to mess with Kelly while she's with her new guy, and the new guy tells her that Bank of America is where they make all of America's money at. That's why there's so many of them. And this is the person that you're pretending to be somebody else with? This person. This guy. Whose IQ score is probably the same number as his dick is. This guy is the person that... I mean, look. Kelly, girl, you got it. Girl, you got it. Derek leaves to go home with the baby because the baby wouldn't stop crying, but Tiffany chose to stay. Yeah, Derek, babies cry. Who gives a damn? Girl, I know you lying. I'd have told that babysitter girl, if you don't put her in her bassinet, close that damn door. Go downstairs, turn up the TV, eat you some popcorn, order a pizza or something. Babies cry. Period. Babies cry. That's what they do. They eat, shit, sleep, and cry. That's all they do, girl. Ain't nothing wrong with leaving a damn crying baby there to cry. Hell, it's going to build up their lung capacity. They're going to be a nasty singer like Kiki Wine and all of them. But, girl, I wish I would have left my good time just to go back home to a crying baby, girl. Ain't that what we pay you for? We pay you to stop the baby from crying while we go out and have a good time. And I was with Tiffany. Tiffany said, listen, I do not feel like going back home having a baby on my titty right now. I'm out, I'm about, I'm enjoying my good time, I'm drinking, I'm drunk, and this is just where it's at. If you want to go home, fine, but I'm staying with my homegirls, and I was all here with Tiffany for that. I was. Girl, new parents. Child bye. Y'all wait till y'all had a second one. Y'all go tell the babysitter the exact same thing I just told y'all asses. He'll be all right. He will be just fine. Girl, we chilling. Bye. See you when we get there. Anyway, Andrew tells Molly that putting together a block party takes a lot out of you, and maybe that's why things between them has been weird. And he was the one who mentioned to her the same way you feel about about Issa is the same way I was feeling about you when you was constantly putting work before me. So now basically you understand and see how I feel, and it doesn't feel too good, does it? Yeah, pretty much though. So, girl, Nathan shows up looking like the full course meal, girl. Looking like the appetizer, looking like the main course, looking like the dessert, and then the dessert after the dessert. Like, Nate is a fan. Good God almighty, Nate. So, child, that's another man I would not mind seeing lying naked in a pool of honey. Come on through a lying naked in a pool of gold condom wrappers, honey. And I plan on wanting to use every single last one of them. Okay. Don't judge me, judge mama. Anyway. Molly comes to talk to Issa, but Vince Staples shows up before they could speak, and Issa and Molly do the wobble on the dance floor. Shout out! I had high hopes when I saw that because both of them were laughing. Both of them was having a good time. They was both jugging the way that they were supposed to, and that's what you do as sisters. Yeah, you may have a fallout here and there. Y'all may even drift apart for a little while, but true friendship, true sisterhood, you're always gonna come back, and it'll be like things never happened. And I thought that was going to be the situation. So Andrew tells Molly that Nate was the one who asked him to get Vince Staples to come aboard. And she gets mad about it. And baby, when I tell you, she walked to eat... Wait. They have a nasty falling out, and then in the middle of the argument, somebody pulls out a gun, and that shut down the whole damn thing. See, y'all black people kill me, but see, this is why people never want to invite black people to anything. This is why black people can't never have nothing nice. Because it's always got to be some asshole who wants to bring out a gun and mess up everything for everybody. Just completely ridiculous. A damn mess is what it is. And that was the end of the episode. But girl, let me get down to this nasty piece of argument that nearly turned into a melee. I'm still confused and bewildered as to why Molly was so damn upset that Andrew helped out Issa. And to me, it's kind of insinuating like, if you ask him for help, that's going to mess up my relationship. Bitch, how? How? Maybe if you would have been a real friend and did what you said you was going to do, maybe I wouldn't have had to have asked one of his homeboys that just so happened to like me, that just so happened to still want me. Maybe I wouldn't have had to do that. But you left that woman no choice. And I'm with Issa. You basically left her high and dry. She depended on you. She made out all of these flyers and had everybody in America so excited about coming down to this block party to see this one guy show up, and you did not come through. She did what she had to do. What are you so mad at? Yeah, listen, to your credit, again, was Issa being a little bit selfish? Maybe. Maybe she was being a little bit selfish. But at the end of the day, Molly, even that is so if Issa was to ask him to help you, that's going to mess up your relationship with Andrew. A forced relationship that you want to make work so bad because now you're in a relationship, and Issa, that's really what I think is going on. I really honestly think Molly is on her high horse right now because now she's the one in a steady relationship and Issa is not. And she had to settle all of these years being some other man's cum bucket instead of going out there finding her a real man to be with. Now that you got one, you want to sit up a grandstand and try to act like you're so much better than anybody else right now. Girl, this is your first relationship, in my opinion. And it's a forced one at that. And out of all people that you could have been with, you chose to be with... Y'all, I'm going to get off of here before I really say something. I don't want to offend nobody or other cultures or race. But, can somebody please explain to me what is Molly's real issue with Issa? Because I'm just not seeing it. I'm not seeing it. That argument went totally in a way that it didn't. First of all, it didn't even have to be an argument because I'm with Issa. You didn't want to be in the middle of it, so fine. I left you out of it. I went to his friend who I used to deal with, who I used to have dealings with, and he got me the results that I needed. You didn't want to be in it. I didn't put you in it. So what is your problem? Why are you so damn mad that your boyfriend did me a favor? Y'all, this is my review for Insecure. Y'all drop down in the comments. Y'all let me know whose side y'all was on in this argument. I'm sorry, but I'm on Issa's side 1,010%. Was she being selfish? Absolutely. But at the end of the day, when you are pulling together a block party, that takes a lot out of you, and you got to use your resources to come through for these people. Not to mention, this woman has sponsors who is giving their money to Issa. So she had to come through for the come through. And the fact that Molly just don't get that is a problem for me. I'm with Issa on that 1,010%. But if y'all on Molly's side, that's fine too. All opinions are welcome here. I'm about to upload this and I'm going to holler at y'all later, girl. Well, I'll holler at y'all tonight for Love and Hip Hop and Camp Getaway. And yeah, so I'm going to see y'all then, child. Bye.
I just woke up and I rolled up. I just woke up and I rolled up.